Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 21. For the shepherds are stupid and do not inquire of the Lord. Therefore they have not prospered, and all their flock is scattered. Albert Einstein once stated that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And when I was working as a consultant in the manufacturing process improvement area, I often quoted this statement. The reason is that way too many managers on various manufacturing roles were expecting improvement in their profitability through outdated and ineffective management philosophies. They tried to manage people through a variety of methods without ever looking at the entire process from raw materials to the end product. Basically, they attempted to improve the bottom line through browbeating the workforce. Yet this approach never produced true and lasting improvement. Here, the nation of Israel had a similar problem. They were not experiencing national prosperity. Why? It was because they were worshiping idols, as was the habit of the pagan cultures around them, and they relied on their own flawed human reasoning rather than the wisdom and the power of the true God. To this end, the Lord revealed that their leaders, the shepherds, were stupid. So why were they stupid? It is clear in this verse. He stated, "For the shepherds are stupid and do not inquire of the Lord." They were considered stupid because they would not seek the Lord for direction. When we look at ancient Israel, we often shake our heads in disbelief. How could they fail to seek the Lord their God? Yet are we any different today? How many of us struggle today because we do not see the wisdom from above? We do not seek it with our whole heart. What did James write? He says, "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him." I think that many overlook this valued principle. Individually, many will make major decisions in life without seeking guidance from the Lord. Moreover, churches are no different. All too often, churches and church leaders make decisions for their churches without spending ample time in prayer. They will purchase books on church growth and implement systems only to fail. Why? It's because that they have turned a church model into an idol without ever seeking the Lord for His will and direction. You see, just because a church model is right for one church does not mean it is meant for every church. Church leaders, the shepherds/elders, and other leaders are often prayerless when it comes to setting direction for their churches or making decisions. And what results from a prayerless believer is a lack of prospering in the Christian life. The failure can affect every area of their lives, financially, relationally, occupationally, and spiritually. The results for a prayerless church can be likewise devastating. Look at the outcome for the nation of Israel. It says, "Therefore they have not prospered, and all their flock is scattered." And churches are no different. A failure to pray and seek the wisdom and direction from the Lord will lead to a church not prospering on the mission to which she is called. Moreover, it can lead to the scattering of the congregation, the desertion of members from the flock. Thus, what is the definition of stupid? Stupid is a failure to do something without seeking the wisdom and direction of God and then being obedient to His will.